What is up, everybody? Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Good afternoon. Ed, you're hilarious. I saw that. That was pretty funny. Yeah, no, not that I know of anyway. There's no like, what did he do now type thing. He's always foaming at the mouth, so you never know. Glad to start like that. Hello, everyone. Hi, John Cabs. Carol Crazy, Britta, Kristen, Doreen, Bev, and Bearded Fisherman, Strat Lover, Diana. John Cook, I have a job, but Wednesday. JS Rocker, Ruth, Marla, Beth, Kristen, Sylvie, Sandy K, Vanessa. Just now, hold on. On which one? Hold on. I literally just refreshed it just to make sure. Hold on. Whoa. All right. I'm going to start by letting you know. So even though there was nothing crazy till 2 seconds ago, there's something crazy now, and we'll get to it. So what I want to tell you, as far as the new case goes, we have gone over the order. So Bruce had put in a motion for extension for time to respond to the plaintiff's complaint. This is in the new case. And the order was denied without prejudice. And Bruce put another one in, the motion for extension of time to file an answer or otherwise plead. So pursuant to the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, defendant Bruce Matzkin requests an extension of time of 30 days to answer or otherwise plead to the complaint. As good cause for this request, the defendant needs additional time to locate counsel and prepare a responsive pleading. It is his understanding that most of the named defendants have not yet been served, and so this request will not prejudice the plaintiff or cause undue delay of these proceedings. Plaintiff's counsel consented to a 10-day extension only. And it's certified. And so that was what Bruce filed this yesterday in this case. It says it's dated yesterday, yeah. So today, the judge put an order, and why is it not showing up? Hold on. All right, wait, let me go over here and do it then. It's not showing up where I got it. Wrong case. 1 second. The order, it's pretty simple. Okay. So the order states referral in order. Upon consideration of the foregoing, it is ordered the second day of April 2025. Defendant Bruce Matzkin has filed a motion seeking a 30-day delay. Hold on. Hello? I know. I didn't read it yet. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right, sorry guys. Yes, that was a hold, please. All right, so where was I? It's such a quick order too. All right, so Bruce had filed a motion seeking a 30-day extension to respond to plaintiff's complaint. Doc 14. Plaintiff's counsel has agreed to a 10-day extension only. Defendant Matzkin states that he needs 30 days to obtain counsel and prepare a responsive pleading. For good cause shown, defendant Matzkin's motion, Doc 14, is granted. The judge gave him the 30 days instead of what Shockett agreed to, which was 10. So that's in the new case. You're going to get a lot of these coming up soon because there's 10 defendants in this case. So that was good because it's the same magistrate, right? So he gave him that. But now I guess we get to go over and take a look, see at what just happened literally seconds ago or minutes ago. So let me jump out of here and go over that way. Thank you, Vanessa, by the way, because I literally looked and refreshed it like 2 minutes before I went live. So yes, that is good news. That is good news, but it's also in the new case. So let me go to go back the other way. Let's take a look. So I'm gonna have to kind of go in this order thing. All right. So I told you there was a motion yesterday that I wanted to take time to go over. Okay. And that's the motion to vacate consent to magistrate. Okay. Let me see. Must make it that was 123. All right. So there's a deadline for the 123 motion to vacate consent to magistrate. An internal deadline for referral to judge if response not filed earlier is 4/15, so April 15th. All right. So today, there's 124. Let me pull this up. Okay, so today, or was it yesterday? Hold on. What's the date on here? Yes, it was today. Okay. Making sure I don't get it all messed up. All right. So today, there was a filing, and it says notice of defendant's counsel's inability to appear April and request to decide motion 96 and show cause based on number 115. The defendants give notice that their undersigned counsel is unable to appear on April 3rd pursuant to Order 98 because it was impossible to make the trip and because his fears for his safety and freedom if he attended. If proceedings are not stayed sua sponte in response to his notice and or pending the district judge ruling on the defendant's motion 123, the defendants respectfully ask that their response in Doc 115 be taken under advisement in ruling on the plaintiff's motion 96 and on the court's show cause order number 98. It was impossible for the undersigned to resolve calendar conflicts, including client hearings for which they'd be left unrepresented, which could lead to disproportionately negative consequences for both the abandoned client and the undersigned. There was a footnote that says this notice is filed at the risk of sanctions for not being deemed an emergency, number 118, but the undersigned felt this was the proper course, even though implicit in number 123 is that the undersigned would not be attending. So yeah, so that was also part of the motion that we have not discussed yet. Okay, I know it's taking time, but I love the people who jumped on it. But I'm going to read it to you the right way, and we'll be doing that tomorrow. The undersigned also has family obligations that he could not possibly leave for up to 3 days, and there's no possible way to make all necessary arrangements for his family members needs to be covered in his extended absence. The undersigned's wife has a rotator cuff tear for which she requires the undersigned's assistance with many daily activities. The undersigned's daughter would miss an important band rehearsal and also be significantly affected by her father's unavailability to bring her to school and pick her up for reasons the undersigned is not going to discuss here, other than to say that it prevents him from traveling to Pensacola. And there's a footnote there. And the undersigned's children's late biological father passed away while on a work trip in 2015, where they were 5 and 11 years old. The undersigned adopted them after marrying their mother. Any extended work trip taking their father away from home creates anxiety for them as a result of that experience and its lasting impact. As occurred when the undersigned was ordered to travel for the December 19th deposition, the plaintiff ended up not returning as planned due to flight cancellations. That is absolutely true. He got stuck. Oh, dang. Okay, so the cost of the travel is also extremely burdensome and disproportionate for the defendant's pro bono counsel, especially when combined with the financial impact on his law practice of being away for several days, adding to the already huge financial impact on his practice of litigating on behalf of the defendants who are indigent against an aggressive plaintiff and well-financed counsel. The undersigned apologizes for any filings for contents of filings that have offended the magistrate or incited his annoyance. The undersigned has sought only to zealously advocate on behalf of his clients and does not believe he has transgressed any professional rules of conduct warranting sanctions or revocation of his admission pro hoc vice, or that justifies or necessitates the expense and hardship of multi-day travel, or that has justified the turmoil of his personal life or practice since the filing of number 96 and the court's orders that it incited. The defendants believe it is obvious that Motion 96 was intentionally contrived and filed by surprise for the very effect it had, and that, as Doc 115 demonstrates, the subject emails do not remotely justify sanctions. 96.1 was a litigant in a different case prior to his referral. 96.5 was a journalist email, not the undersigns. 96.3 and 96.4 said POLYMOP, which is an acronym for protraction of litigation and multiplication of proceedings, not an insult or threat. 96.2 is the only one sent as counsel in this case that involved a semi-insult, "You're endlessly ridiculous," which is the same insult from the plaintiff's counsel that appears in one of his nearly 40 emails in motion number 117. The plaintiff's surprise uncertified motion, because it wasn't certified with a local rule 7.1, for sanctions is the epitome of the acronym POLYMOP, having incited immediately multiple court orders, responses, additional filings, more orders, and an ordered live show cause hearing. Sorry, I said it wrong. That has become the biggest cause celebrities of the plaintiff's YouTube followers since the plaintiff's December 19th live video, immediately following his live deposition. Reporting he magistrate's threats of arrest towards the defendant's undersigned counsel, and he shows a video here. None of this multitude of proceedings might have occurred without the calculated non-certified number 96 being filed for surprise effect. And its lack of certification ignored in denying the defendant's motion to strike it for that reason, Docs 100 and 102. This court, magistrate, and district judge alike can take judicial notice of the use of these events to generate YouTube content for financial profit on the plaintiff's channel, What the Hells, and other channels profiting off the content generated by this litigation, as long as they propagate the plaintiff's claims and attack the defendants and the undersigned. And there's a footnote. Some are directly associated with the plaintiff, with him periodically appearing on their live streams to discuss the case, which boosts their view counts. Please take judicial notice of YouTube channels That Umbrella Guy, Megan Fox Writer, Shizzy Wiznut, Veteran Nation, Squid Pro Quo, just a few of those profiting from the content that contrived litigation generates, and all one-sided for the plaintiff. One channel, DUI Guy, is a Kentucky lawyer, Larry Foreman, who has profited from coverage of the plaintiff's legal cases and was involved in a fundraiser held live by the plaintiff on YouTube to raise money for the biological aunt of defendant Preston's adopted at-birth daughter, who never met the child, to hire a law firm to file a fraudulent emergency custody petition, a months-long content-generating storyline on the plaintiff's and other channels that served to terrorize defendant Preston with plaintiff, promising his YouTube followers that she would have her child taken from her. Mr. Foreman also frequently attacks at the integrity and qualifications of judges, including gratuitous claims of being biased and corrupt, to feed narratives he is pushing for entertainment and profit. Okay. Litigation. This is not wait, where'd it go? Okay. This is not an attack on the First Amendment rights, but to show the true motive and purpose for this simple one plaintiff, two defendant deposition case. There he was quoting the judge. Doc number 118 having been initiated and turned into the spectacle it has by the plaintiff and his counsel. This should be a relevant consideration for the court to carefully examine the issues of the plaintiff mislabeling of non-actionable statements as extortion and interposing a possibly perjured affidavit about non-existent online statements calling me a child predator that are constant and ongoing to this day, just to invoke federal jurisdiction. In denying a 12B motion, the court did not meaningfully examine whether federal jurisdiction was fraudulently invoked as part of a litigation for content, enterprise, or entertainment and profit at the expense of indigent defendants and the court's time and resources. The undersigned is unable to attend April 3rd, also for the reasons detailed in Motion 123 from the court's orders numbers 97, 98, 102, 103, 118, It appears the court acted precipitously in response to the filing of number 96 and was unwilling to consider altering those orders regardless of the lack of certification, the response to it filed by the defendants, number 115, or the glaring issues detailed in number 68, going directly to the improper invocation of federal jurisdiction by the plaintiff, not addressed in number 103's denial of 12B1 dismissal. As explained in number 123, the undersigned legitimately fears for his freedom and safety, as so cannot attend and place himself at those risks in good conscience with his family and clients depending on him. If he'd done anything remotely justifying such draconian consequences just to be able to defend himself, number 103, preempting asking for a remote hearing in lieu of ordering multi-day travel, he would be risking whatever consequences there may be for filing this notice and not traveling from Boston to attend on April 3rd. And it is certified. Whoops. Hold on. One sec. Where'd it go? Hold on. My thing just got stuck. There we go. It is certified. What am I missing? That's it. So basically, he's letting him know in this motion that he's not attending. Right? So let me go to the order now. Y'all get that? This magistrate told MCG they didn't need an attorney since they were able to Google information to respond to the original complaint. Are you serious? Hold on. All right. Let me go to the order. So this was filed just minutes ago. The order says... Hold on. Whoops. Okay. Order. 3 pages. Oh boy. Okay. This matter is before the court on defendant's notice of defendant's counsel's inability to appear April and requests to decide motion number 96 and show cause based on 115, Doc 124. That document was filed today. To the extent defendant's counsel seeks leave not to attend the hearing that was scheduled nearly 3 weeks ago for tomorrow, April 3rd, the request is denied. Similarly, to the extent the filing requests a continuance or a stay of the hearing should scheduled for tomorrow, the request is denied. The hearing will go forward tomorrow as scheduled, with a footnote. Yesterday, defendants filed a motion to vacate consent to magistrate, Doc 123. Defendant's current motion, Doc 124, makes reference to the possibility of a stay being issued by the district judge in response to Doc 123. The court would note that no stay has been issued by the district judge, and merely requesting a stay does not excuse noncompliance with, where's the rest of the footnote? Hold on. An order. And then does case law recognizing that the mere filing of a motion to stay does not excuse noncompliance with the court order. Okay. Well, here's what's funny is that judge, when his own case was referenced, went against it. It's weird. You'll find out more about that. If you haven't already, it's also in 123. So let me jump back. The hearing will go forward. Okay, so the hearing in this case was noted nearly 3 weeks ago on March 14, 2025. Thus, defendant's counsel had more than sufficient time to make travel arrangements. Completely ignoring everything else. I just read you in the other motion. Moreover, defendant's counsel had ample time to file a motion seeking a continuance of the hearing if there was a true scheduling conflict. Now, if you remember correctly, he wasn't going to accept any motions. And nothing was going to happen from a remote, like a remote hearing or anything like that. Remember, it was in a footnote in his order. So, moreover, defendant's counsel had ample time to file a motion seeking a continuance of the hearing if there was a true scheduling conflict. Instead, he waited until the 11th hour to allege, quite dubiously, that he has a scheduled conflict that is despite the fact that since March 14, 2025, defendant's counsel has filed plenty of other documents, see Docs 100, 104, 105, blah, 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 blah. Because defendant's counsel has complained about needing to travel to Florida for this hearing, the court would point out that defendant's counsel chose to handle a case pending in Florida. Thus, he should have anticipated traveling to Florida for court appearances. See, I referred to a case number. Blah, 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 blah. They should expect to appear in court as required. If counsel did not want to incur the cost and order, blah, blah, blah. All right, case recognizing that the mere filing of a motion state is not, that's back into the footnote. All right, let me jump back. If counsel did not want to incur the cost and spend the time to travel to Florida for court appearances, then he should not have entered an appearance in this case. Lawyers from across the country regularly appear before this court, and when the court sets a hearing, those lawyers get on a plane and attend the hearing. That is part of the deal when a lawyer decides to take on litigation in a far-flung jurisdiction. Finally, the court would be remiss if it did not address defendant's counsel's claim that he fears being arrested if he attends the hearing tomorrow. Absurd. Well, maybe he should have watched the videos. For the reasons above, defendant's notice of defendant's counsel inability to appear April 6th and request to decide motion number 96 and show cause based on 105 Doc 124 is denied, so ordered the second day of April 2025. So the hearing is going to go on as scheduled. He wasn't asking anything in his motion. He was telling him he's not going to be there. The whole idea that, you shouldn't have taken on the case if you don't plan to travel. When you're traveling for something that's serious, this hearing is a joke. It's like punishment. There's no reason for him to have to travel all this when if he really wants to like reprimand him or order sanction, he could just do a remote hearing, and he also ordered him to go do a deposition again in Pensacola, which cost a lot of money. Bruce had security with him. I don't know if anybody knows that. He had to bring security with him. And he would definitely had to have done it now based on all these people that are saying they're going to be showing up for this hearing tomorrow. Okay. So it's silly. The judge could have literally just ordered the audio tape of that deposition and he would have heard exactly what he needed. But, I guess bringing them together was punishment enough. And he wanted to do it again. That's what it sounds like to me. So I don't know what's going to happen, but he definitely did not ask for anything. He was telling him, I'm not going to be there. And the fact that he had 3 weeks, he also had to answer something by the 20th and the 25th. And then based on these other emails, they basically inundated him with paperwork for the past 3 weeks. So then he orders us. So yeah, he's been quite busy on this case for the past 2-3 weeks. So interesting. Maybe the judge is a little pissed off that there's a motion in there sitting there waiting to vacate him off the case. Yeah. He also has other clients. So we're definitely going to have to wait on that one. Don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But, this judge is not listening to everything he's saying. So, he's just like looking at one thing and just like seeing what the point is and answering it. He's not listening to any of the deeds. Who's a judge on this case? This is Belitho, Zachary Belitho. He's a magistrate. You're just pointing out the obvious. What was it? I don't know what you said. Hold on. Hey, Toma. What did Peculiar say? Boop, 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 boop. It is what it is. I get all that, but he has to abide by the judge's orders. That what? Yep. Well, that's true. But if he can't go, he can't go. So we'll see. See, you have to understand something too. There's There's motions there that they're waiting on him to answer. And he did it with the 12B1 motion. He's been holding off answering these motions. And if he would just get them all answered, there'd be a planning, strategic planning to go forward. You know what I mean? And him just ordering it like that and making him come down here for something that's absolutely ridiculous over emails. Come on. That's the stupid. You're going to cost him money and time away from his family and time away from his clients. I mean, his clients, what did he say? He had 2 hearings. So How can you just up and do that because you said so? I mean, I get it. He's a judge, but he also knows he's a lawyer. You know what I mean? And he has other clients. Maybe the media needs a little bug in their ears. Yeah, well, I have a feeling, especially, did y'all go watch Mike Whoopi and Rick Lumen on the Unknown episode today? I posted it in the on my I always call it community page, but now it just says posts. But anyway, I put a post up on the channel, and magistrates just give him a Zoom. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, why you have okay, so Bruce made it a point, in case the magistrate didn't know, that the defendants are indigent and he's a pro bono lawyer, right? So did he ignore that? I mean, come on. No, the judge has not dug into this enough. No, he has not. So it's like, and I see like a lot of these things. Like sometimes the tongue twists me, some of the verbiage in here, and I'm thinking, maybe this judge is just one of those guys that like he can't like read everything, and he has to go back and like read it like 2 to 3 times, but it's got all these big words kind of jumbled together. Bruce has a very big vocabulary. And, hey, he could be a judge. Doesn't mean he doesn't have to like reread what he says. And I'm thinking maybe he's like one of those guys that let's just get to the point, and he's not reading the deeds, So Bruce definitely made it known in this motion, or reminded him that his clients are indigent and that he is a pro bono lawyer. So to me, it's like there's no reason why you can't say what you want to say to Bruce, yell at him, whatever. As a matter of fact, it's probably more controlled over the Zoom, in a sense that if they were standing there, the arguments may be less because, there might be like a little bit of a delay. I don't know. But, I just think there's no reason why he couldn't have gotten a link to a Zoom. I think the judge is being really hard on him, and maybe because he's pro hoc reach. I don't know. Or the fact that he's filed all these motions, and like he said, but 4 motions are for attorney's fees for different incidents, Bruce is trying to make the judge see what he's been missing, like they've been cracking jokes about, the refiling of this Gainesville to Gainesville thing. Okay. This just proves Bruce's point. Okay. Bruce might have been able to get an attorney to jump on this with him and appear in court for Michelle and John, right? Had he been able to get the judge to say that any court proceedings will be in Gainesville, not Pensacola. Pensacola is 5 hours away, okay? So if he can get it basically on the record that the proceedings are going to be in Gainesville, he could have had another attorney be there, and litigate in person where there would be no traveling. It would work as a team, right? Well, he refused to do it. And he kept seeing it like he doesn't get it. It's in Gainesville. It's in Gainesville. Well, if it's in Gainesville, then tell me why Bruce has to be in Pensacola tomorrow. That's the whole point. No, all the proceedings are not in Gainesville. They're in Pensacola, where this judge is. I personally think that that's wrong. Okay? I personally think that that's wrong. And he was asking for clarification. He didn't get it the first time. The response was like completely wrong. So he re-asked again. And he still didn't get it. He's like, oh my God, is this guy, I don't want to talk comprehension. I want to talk that he's overseeing, probably not reading the details of it, and just missing the point, because he has missed a lot of details. He missed perjury. Jerm admitted to perjury, and he just walked right away from it, totally ignoring it. The man is granting Bruce's extension. That's to another case. Lisa, what happens if Bruce still doesn't go after this order? I don't know. According to Jeremy, he's going to get arrested. But as we all know, Jeremy's full of shit. So where is the order that the hearing continues without Bruce? The order, it's the order that just came out. Hold on. It just came out just now. It's like 10, 15 minutes ago. Right before I read it. It's like, I think it's because it has to do with the lawyers only, not the full case, so he's making them come to him. I agree. I mean, I don't think Bruce has ever dealt with a lawyer that acts like this, was just so unethical. Did the judge answer the 2 motions already? He answered the one of him telling him that he's not coming. And he also answered his extension in the new case, the new lawsuit. The new lawsuit, he granted him the extension. Not only did he grant it for the 10 days that Shock had agreed to, he actually granted it for the 30 days that Bruce requested. So that was good. But then he came back over here on this main case now, and he's like, nope, you got to be there, basically. So, and what happened? Oh, God, what's going on now? Hold on, I'm scrolling. Okay. Anyway, hey Dottie. Hey Terry, bearded fisherman. For those who I did not see when you came in, Rin, how you doing? This is bullspit. Why can't he zoom? Exactly, it makes no sense. Hi Pam. Yeah, I know. I see. Tammy. Savage. Bruce has worked his also. Yep. Yes, yeah. So if we don't show, it will be contempt, right? Well, yeah, they could find him in contempt. Now, what's going to happen with the contempt? I don't know. He could order sanctions. He could, I don't know. He could do whatever he wants, really. Hey, Ray Bone Crusher. The main case is still in Gainesville. Well, it's in Gainesville, but every time there's a proceeding so far, they're ordering him to go to Pensacola. That's 5 hours away. 6 for me. That's 5 hours away from, where Gainesville is. Or at least the defendants, So how are you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, because I'm having a wonderful day. Well, good for you, King Paco. So yeah, this is I don't know. We'll have to see what he just says. The hearing's going forward. Okay. Said nothing else. So maybe, just maybe. Hi, Cindy. Oh, he is. He's going to get excited about it. That's fine. Let him. That's okay. So, and they're all planning on having this big thing. By the way, guys, if you guys have screenshots of everybody saying they're traveling, I'd love to see them. I've seen a couple, but I'd love to see more. I can only hope the district judge vacates the order agreeing to the magistrate. Well, I mean, in that motion, which I have not read to you, and I know it's going to be like out of order. It's very long, and I don't have time today to go. I couldn't even get to part of it. I was going to read part 1 last night, but the way the show was going, I got late beforehand, before I even got to it. So Robbie will be going live at 5:30, and then Tori is going to be going live. So I'm not going to be back until tomorrow. And based on these 2 orders, I figured, all right, I told you if there was news, I'd come on. So that's kind of why I'm here now. But it's still not, there's not enough time, because I really want you guys to understand, because it's a big deal. The motion is big. It's huge. We're asking them to, vacate the consent for the magistrate. And it's based on the fact that he's just not seeing what all these motions are really, what's in these motions. It's like he gets to a point. What's the point of this? Okay. But he's missing everything. I mean, how do you avoid the perjury? This case should have been thrown out a long time ago. And no, but the other thing is, he's seen no evidence from the defendant's side yet. If he's seen the evidence, he would see exactly what Jerem is. Still hoping he's not, biased in any way. So now, the Wilborns are saying that they have somebody in the courthouse, in the building. I'm sorry, the chambers, rather, the building that the judge is in, and they're telling her what the judge is doing, and that he's pissed off. And sure as shit, an order comes out where the judge is pissed off. How did she know that? So there's like somebody on Jeremy's side with inside the building or something, and they're feeding information back and forth. Really? That's interesting. And she said it, not me. She put that out there. Whether she's lying or not, and it's a coincidence that the judge was pissed off, and you can clearly tell the judge was pissed off in his order. That's on her. She put it out there. But it makes it look like there's some shady shit going on. Especially when you got the plaintiff literally talking about how the judge told them to file this sanction and he'll get him to come down here. That's one big one that he said. And funny, he did it, didn't he? So, yeah. I think they got an in with the judge. This case has no substance. No, it does not. It's a meritless case. So it's really insane. So it was necessary, I believe, for if anything, to get the other judge to look it over. Now, these judges could be close. They probably stick together, that they don't want, somebody getting removed from a case if it's not necessary, right? So he's going to really look it over. And hopefully this judge does look at everything and does watch the videos. Because if he does, he'll see who he's dealing with as far as Jeremy goes. The unhinged shit is literally sitting there. And they'll see exactly who Jeremy is. Jeremy's hot air and bullshit, yeah. Put it this way, at some point, they will see it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that, but those are the orders of right now. So I guess we're gonna. I don't know. I have no idea. This is the biggest farce I've ever heard. Shame on you, Jeremy the Worm. Yeah. This is so sad. Such a waste of mine and everyone's tax-paying money. Yep, I agree. And he's got his fan base paying for his attorney fees. What did he say they are up now? Like 300 grand? Come on. So, flood. Some point, yes, but to the detriment of people involved. The judge shall only be removed who's proven to be colluding with Jeremy, but I don't think he is. It's a delay tactic by Jeremy, in my opinion. Well, you have to wonder why he's not. There's several things that should have been done. Trust me, I haven't read it, so I get why some of you may not see why. But I haven't read that yet. I mean, it's out there. If you want to go read it, go ahead. It's 22 pages. Let's just be respectable, guys. And if no one's being respectable, you can time them out. I mean, let's just be respectable. I don't want an issue in here. Okay? As long as people are respectable, then it's all goody. Yeah, and if I see what's going on. If he's allowed to have his opinion too, but let's be respectable. Those are some of the inflated attorney. Yeah, right. 300 grand. Like, come on. Well, if he's making 300 grand, explain to me why he's not paying his process server. Is it possible to find out if Shotgun has had cases before this measure before? Maybe that's a connection. I guess we can look into that. Yeah. I didn't, believe it or not, but we can look into that. Heads, please. I've got to make a note. My opinion of someone who calls my friend Lisa a liar, I think. Yeah, well, I'm none of those things, and most people know it, so. Thank you, Marla. So, sorry, just writing something down. Okay. All right. So, what would that call? Some kind of shopping or something like that? Forum shopping or something like that? That would be interesting. Um, a man with aces high that folds is not a good defender. Oh, and this. Uh, okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's the motions that are out there right now, and the orders. I will go over 123, which is the big motion. It's just it's going to take time. I'm sure the other channels have gone over it already. Royal Flush can beat it. I like to gamble. Kristen. What are you cooking today? Okay. Don't worry more. That won't work. Alrighty. Okay. So I'm watching the chat. I love to. Yeah. Do you go to Vegas or? Actually, I don't even know if there's anything good in Atlantic City anymore. I haven't been there in years. I like roulette because I like numbers. I always tell you guys I like numbers. And I'm good at roulette. And then Jeremy has no evidence of anything. No, he don't. He actually don't. Um, Look, I've collected almost all the evidence there is involving this case, and it's all being laid out. And he does not have anything. And as far as him talking about somebody being the mole of the 10 that he's suing, it is kind of odd that one of them is doing shorts with the attorney that just withdrew himself from the Ohio case and basically left Michelle and John stranded with no attorney. It is weird. Yeah, it kind of is weird. So, and he doesn't talk to anybody. And, any one of us that I know of. Doesn't mean he does. It doesn't. I should take that back. That I know of. He hasn't talked to anybody. He used to come in the chat here. But I also know that he was part of, doing a Lego thing with Jeremy. And Jeremy got mad or something, or he got mad that he wasn't actually doing Legos or playing with Legos. And I don't know, blew up from there. But it seems as though Jeremy is trying to insinuate that he did something at his property in Ohio because he was on vacation somewhere nearby or what. I don't know. But that whole story is weird. But, as far as one turning on us, even if it's MLS, he ain't got nothing on me or Robbie or, what. I don't know what he would have on Dave or, Ray. What has he got? There's no turning on us. There's nothing to turn on, So, yeah. Okay, I see that there's stuff going on. Trying to avoid it here because I don't want you guys all getting upset. But if it's just opinions happening, then you're good. Stacy says MLS was, hold on. Let me scroll. MLS is being neutral, looking at all sides. That's what I thought. That's what I thought he was doing. Yeah, I don't think that's what I thought he was doing originally. What is that? Lana's sarcasm. Anyway, even if MLS wanted to turn on everyone else, he doesn't have anything on it. That's what I'm saying. So how could there be this? I really think it's all bullshit from Jerm. He's spewing stuff. Maybe he's afraid that there's a mole on him, so he's turning it around because that's what he does. He likes to, turn things around. Whatever he does, he accuses other people of doing. So he likes to put things out there, get everybody spinning. I'm not spinning about it. I really don't care because I'm not worried about it. Like, it's not going to affect me. I know Robbie don't care about it because Robbie doesn't, that's not going to affect him either. So, it's just like, it doesn't matter, it really does. I don't think there's any spin at all. And if it's anybody else that it could be, again, what's the spin? Or what's the evidence that they're going to have to throw everybody else onto the bus? Or nothing. Definitely not from me. And definitely not from Robbie, because Robbie don't talk to anybody. I do talk to people, but I don't say much about what's going on off here. I tell you guys what's going on. So, there's nothing. So I just think it's bullshit. Jeremy's been lying like from day one. He's been setting everything up. We've seen all the setups where they're trying to get these contempt of court things. He's trying to set this case up now for people to turn on each other because there's 10 of them. That's his plan. Don't fall for it, all you 10 of us. Don't fall for it. And by the way, Mike Volpe did a shout out. Rick Luthman did a shout out to us. So I want to say thank you for that. I really like the way they think. And, Rick, when he explains the court cases and like certain things like, legal fiction and stuff like that, it's good information to have and to know. And I'm glad he knows about it. It's kind of sad that he's not a lawyer anymore. But, oh my gosh. You guys are funny. Michael he was in chat. Cool, very cool. Hey, creative crafter, no one should be bashing Bruce. He's invested a lot. Guys, Bruce has invested a lot into this case. A lot of money and a lot of time. It's a lot, and he has other clients, regardless of what Germ thinks. He's got other clients that he has to pay attention to. And the last time he came down here for no good reason, it was pretty much a waste of time. It caused a whole bunch of problems for him. He ended up being gone like 3 days when he should have only been gone a day and a half. It costs money, and Jeremy's just throwing money around like it's water, and that's Bruce don't do that, So he has absolutely. You could tell by his motions he's worked very hard, and that's why I'm going to give this motion 123, document 123. You probably all could read it by now. I mean, if you know how to get it, but or able to get it. But I really think it needs to be gone over. Not that I'm going to be doing it perfectly or anything. I just think I would be the one out of everybody who would be reading documents on their YouTube channel to be more forthcoming with it and talk about it like it states. So, did you see my comment about Hollywood Casino? Oh, you're talking to Kristen, not me. Anyway, maybe they will answer now. Oh, did it erase the time? No, Lisa, those of us here in Florida love you. Well, thank you, William. I've never been to Spain, but I like the music. Most of this would be handled by Zoom. It's penalizing for no. Exactly, Lori G. Miyagi, hello. And we have okay. David taunts like Jim. Okay. Lisa, is the case in Ohio through the federal courts? No, it is state. Hang on, wait a minute. Hold on. My brain just went guapo. Never mind. No. It's through the Court of Common Pleas, but I don't have. Hold on. I can go take a look see for a second, because it's so annoying where that case is. Hold on. Ohio case. Let me see. I wanna. Oh, here's. All right. Here's the order. So let me take a look at the. It doesn't say, and that's what's irritating me. Hold on. Attach protection order agreement. It's in the court of common pleas, and it's like it doesn't tell you whether that's actually. Here, wait a second. Yeah, it's a county civil standing protection order, civil sexually oriented offense protection order, full hearing form. It's a civil. It's just part of a civil protection order in a Summit County. That's all it says. It's not state or whatever. I would think it's state. I don't know how they're doing this, but I mean, it's in county. It's that's what it says. So I'm not really sure what it would be really under. Hold on. I'm not looking at the chat if somebody already has the answer. How he did that, he would have to approve in Ohio. I'm a Ohio resident, just can't post in Florida. Well, the thing is, apparently there's a video saying how easy it is to get a protection order in Ohio, and he should know because 3 of them were against him there. So, and one of them, actually 2 of them were for quite a few years. This is still Lisa's channel. Please be respectful. No arguing. Yes, thank you, mother birds. Please don't do it. I turned my head. I don't know. I hope you guys are being respectful. But that's what people consider you having multiple accounts. Oh, okay. It is county court. The state is one step above. That's what I'm thinking, and that's what I was trying to figure out. But it's done in the civil, and it's in the county. So I'm thinking that's that. But I don't want to be wrong in case I'm missing a piece of paper that's state related. But it is county court. Summit County civil clerk is where I'm getting the paperwork. So, it's a Summit County Court of Common Pleas or whatever, and it's a civil protection order. But apparently he didn't even show evidence. All he showed was a statement, and his statement is 100% bullshit. So, hold on. Let me see. Guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, please. I want to get it's at 349. I think one more thing, and we're with 3,500. That'd be fun. See that number. Not that it's a goal, but I always notice when it goes up a certain amount. I think it's 1 less. I'm looking, John. I'm looking. And definitely hit that thumbs up. Oh, yeah, I don't know. That I don't know. Everyone just ignore. Okay. Okay, all you need to kind of, okay, this is Lisa's channel. Please don't fight. Hold on. What's going on? I don't understand. Why are we now okay with this? Marlon's right. Any other child? Yeah, look, if I told you guys time him out, if he's causing a problem, let's just be respectful. And if not, do it. Why am I allowing him in the chat right now? What I see is him giving his opinions about the case, but I'm not watching the whole thing. So hold on. If he's upsetting people, then he can be timed out. If he's mocking and slamming people, he can be timed out. I'm not having it in here. I'm not doing it. I see what happens in the other chats. If you want to come in and be respectful, that's cool. But there's no need. if it's everybody can have their opinion about what's going on. Okay, there's things I don't understand that's going on, and I'm not saying this to stick up for anybody either. But if they're being disrespectful, then they could be timed out. And he's attacking Bruce. Okay. Well, I disagree with that because Bruce has been 100% on top of this case and has been doing everything he can to make that judge see what's really going on. So I don't know how he screwed it up. Yeah. So. guys. If he's disrupting, people are attacking her. Okay, if people are dang it. All right, if people are disrupting the chat, we're gonna time them out. Okay, because we don't want that. And if anybody, I know everybody's mad about Lisa. Hold on, Lisa. Some out here are mad. You have a brain, and Jerem has control of theirs. Yeah, that's pretty upset. Lisa, I agree with Scampy Girl. He isn't giving his opinion. He's attacking Bruce. Well, if he's attacking Bruce, then time him out. Because we're not going to sit here and attack people. You can have opinions, but we're not going to attack here. That's not what this is about. If you're in a mood and whatever, you can come back later. You can come back, whatever. Just, that's my opinion. I have an investment. I agree. That I will agree with you with. But let's not be rude, okay? Let's not be rude. Bruce has done everything he can, and he's put every motion forth. This judge is literally not looking at half the shit. Or there's another reason for it. And, I would hate to say that, but I guess we're going to see. So, just please don't be rude to everybody else. And that's all I ask if you're going to be in the chat. And that goes for everybody. Not everyone has deep pockets, can donate to everything, otherwise it's part. Everybody that has been here and supporting this channel has an investment in the story, has an investment in things that I'm doing, whether it's monetarily, whether it's time, whether it's, I'm not going to take away from anybody else. Everybody in here has the same rights as each other to be here, to share their opinions. It's the attacking that we're not going to accept here. So that's, since we're off track, may I ask, why are you ignoring me? I'm not ignoring you. Why would you think I'm ignoring you? I can't be rude to someone I can't see. Debbie. What Flutter side of the chat's just going? Well, I'm trying to address it while he's here because he hasn't been in this chat for a bit. Not that I've seen. So while he's here, he's doing it. But if it's just an opinion, that's fine. But I don't want anybody to be able to come in here and cause ruckus because that's what trolls do all the time, and we don't let them do that either. And just because you've been a donor, it doesn't give you the right to do that either. So I'm hoping you're not going to do that because I don't, I really don't want to have to tell you to leave or to, turn you off. You have helped what we've been doing. And as long as, you're not attacking people, then, I'm not going to be rude and do that. But if you are, I have to just ask that you don't or just time you out. That's all. See, some people are asking him questions too. So it's like, I'm sitting here one, what? Get it out. You want to get it out? Get it out. Are you kidding? Why am I trolling? Ridiculous. Your fans are attacking me. Okay, what I'm saying, so listen to what I'm saying. People who do come in here and start attacking are trolls. Okay, so that's what they do. So if you do that, you're going to be seen that way too, as you're attacking. Okay, that's what I'm trying to explain. So if you start attacking and they see that, you're going to end up getting timed out like the other people will. Everybody's going to be treated the same here. There's not going to, I can't show favoritism just because someone donated and another person didn't. Or because donating, it could be many ways, I don't know. I'm looking at the chat and I'm trying to see, apparently you're attacking Bruce. Okay. So, and I can't scroll back up that far because I was trying to read this and talk about this and all this is going on in the chat. So I'm trying to look back and trying to get to the bottom of it, really. He actually insulted Bruce. Who's kidding who? Okay. I'm doing nothing to help with the court cases. Yeah, I'm not going to let everyone down, in my opinion. Okay. Well, I'm not going to allow anybody to talk badly about Bruce because Bruce has done everything he could up until this point. Okay. He has filed all the motions necessary to get this case dismissed. They're being ignored for one reason or another, and we don't know why. So now it's going to be left to another judge to take a look at it, and hopefully this judge does. So if you feel that way, that's fine. I'm sure, there might be a couple of people that sit here and agree with what you're saying, but I'm not going to have it openly stated. You want to email me? We can talk. You want to talk amongst other people? That's fine, but I don't want it in my chat because I'm not going to do that. I'm trying to be civil and respectful. I mean, I've been attacked by you. So you made people think that I've been all these things that I'm not. And I chose to ignore that. I figured I don't know what the hell's up your butt, but whatever, it is what it is. But I'm not going to literally let you or anybody attack Bruce. Anybody, I don't care who you are. That's not going to happen here. Because if there's anybody who's done a lot here for Michelle and John and literally tried to get every case that has involved with them, he's tried to help out in some way, shape, or form. Okay? And, this is just wrong. It's wrong. You can have your opinions. Maybe you didn't think a motion should be filed. Maybe you thought too many were filed. I mean, whatever it might be. I get it. But there's nobody who's worked harder on this case legally in the courtroom, the court system, I should say, than Bruce. I'm here. I'm investigating a lot of things. I have my whole investigation going on here, and I'm on my channel doing this. He's in the court. I'm not attacked Lacey. All I did was ask for some transparency. And you asked me to go live, and I told you I couldn't, and then you trashed me on Guapo's channel. You never asked me for anything. That's it. You never specifically asked me for anything. And then, 2 weeks after you first trashed me, you started acting like you did. The barn's being done. The fence is up. Christmas happened. I'm doing everything I said I was going to do. I also said I was going to do a survey. We did the survey. Okay. There's also a memorial. The memorial is being done. I've not lied to anybody about anything, but that is the exact timeline of what happened. And I still don't have an email from you asking me specific questions or anything. So, and there you have it, folks. There it is. So if you don't want to talk, you told some other, people that you didn't want to talk. That's fine. But that's where it's at, as far as I go. But here you are. You're in my chat. I'm not trying to disrespect you at all. I'm asking that you don't disrespect anybody else. If you want your opinion, to be known, okay, it's there. It doesn't have to keep being repeated. But if it goes on into attack mode, I'm going to ask them to time you and anybody else who does it out. Okay? Because it's not fair to anybody else. You know? Well, I mean, he's here. Okay? This is what happened. You know, I'm trying to be civil and I'm trying to, you know, okay. But, you know, yes, you did. If you're talking about me, you did. You tried to say I blocked you with email, and then I said that, and all of a sudden you said you got it. So, you know, I have the same exact email strand, and it's all there. So, and you have not contacted me at all since then. So, you know, I'm trying to be extremely respectful because you have helped in a big way, just like you helped all other channels. Okay, and that's very kind of you. And I really was shocked by the switch, but okay, you know, you're allowed to have your own opinions. All I'm asking you right now is please don't come in here and upset the chat. You know. So that's it. That's all I'm asking. You want to come in here, you want to give an opinion, that's fine. You know, but please do not upset the chat. Okay. Would you like an email address for Lisa? He knows my email, but thank you, Bray. Have you seen me on other hate channels? No, but I used to. I actually saw you doing super chats for Megan. That I saw. Anyway. And you got Germ basically making people think that, you know, you're hanging out with him, talking about. You know what? Here's the thing. I don't care. What you did do, you helped out people. You helped people here, Michelle and John, okay? But you aren't the only one, okay? But you helped Michelle and John in a big way. You helped Robbie and the farm. You helped Dave with, you know, the things that he was doing in his life and for his studio and stuff that I know that's what he used it for. You helped Guapo with his giveaways and stuff. You've done good things. And you've also, I think, helped Ed. You know, you've done good things. So I don't understand, I don't know, the attitude or the meanness. I don't know. I don't jump for people. So I'm not that person, you know. And it seemed like because I didn't jump, you got mad at me. I don't know. You never told me. You went in chats. Whatever. Like I said, that part of it's over. If you want to come in here and talk, you're welcome. Please do not upset the chat. That's it. You know? Yes, and you're right, John. Bruce stepped up to the plate when no other lawyer would. So you're absolutely... Well, there you go. Yes, he did. He also said something bad about John. So, you know... CPA was an emotional wreck, afraid to go live now. Why? I actually do have the screenshot. She highlighted it. They were deleted from the chat, but she had highlighted it, and that's why it exists. Because it was on her screen. We know the lawyer would. I have nothing but respect for that man. Yeah. Bruce is a good attorney. He is. He is. He's very good. He was a writer beforehand, so he's very good at writing the motions. You know. That's not. But you were under your own name. You weren't under only me. It actually said your name, your full name. I'm just telling you. I said it. I saw it. All right, hold on. I'll go find it. Give me a second. I got it. Hold, please. Hold, please. Oh, wait. It's not there. Hold on. Hold, please. Is this it? Let me see. Oh, yes, it is. Okay. Hold on. Share. Let me go to my share screen. 1 second, guys. There it is. All right. Can you see that? See that? Oh, look. There, Megan, DUI guy, Jeremy and George. Oh, this is a court case here. Oh, okay. And there you are. So, yeah. The date on this was a screenshot, so it was taken up. This is March 11th. This is when I got it. So this is when someone screenshotted it. So it's not the date of this. You'd have to go back to that video where it's at and find the date of the video. But it's there. You said I wouldn't see it, but it's there. How is that lies? It's right there. It's on her screen. It's on her screen on her video. I'm not lying. And here, look, I'm not attacking you. I'm just literally telling you. I've seen you send breadsticks to them. She calls them breadsticks, not me. And you're telling me that's not true, but there it is. And there's another one that's another. I don't know if it's the same amount or another one, but it's 2 screenshots of 2. Look, I don't know what to tell you. That's there. But and if this was before you switched, that you were part of them, then you know, this is obviously a while ago because that dude's hair is different, and they're in a courtroom. Yeah, that looks like it's Jeremy and Michelle. So this was from, I guess, they're going over the video of the TRO case or something. So it was back a bit, but you did. So I don't know. Guys, I don't lie. I don't have a reason to lie, That's what you do, twist the facts. What's the facts? It's right there. I don't twist the facts, David. They're right. It's right there. Now, were you once a follower of theirs and then switched over? Is that what it is? Because that's understandable. I'm not twisting nothing. Yeah, even Christy says it's from. I'm telling you, the video has to be from a while back because that's saying it's showing them in court. So that's when they're going on in court. So yeah, Judge Grudge. So there you go. So it is from a while ago. I told you I had screenshots of you sending super chats. I didn't say when it was, when the date was. I'm saying I know that you did, and you said you didn't. Yeah, you did. Anyway, I'm still not trying to give you a hard time or anything. I'm just saying you called me out on it. I showed you. There you go. He was managed to derail your stream. I know, but it's okay. This is all about Bruce. I wasn't going to even be on here this long. The original judge was biased before I did my own research. Don't twist. I'm not twisting nothing. No, I did not. I said exactly when it was. That you used to give them breadsticks. I absolutely did say, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not. This isn't over. The picture was just up there. At least he donated to your friends to turn them against you. He's back here because I don't know. I don't know what the agenda is or was. Lisa, were you once a fan only? I'm new to this. Was I once a fan only? I'm new. A fan of what? Germs? Was I once a fan of his? I mean, I used to watch him and I was a mod for him. But I saw what he did and I was like, oh, hell no. I'm not being involved with this. Yeah. So is it possible that he did it? Of course. Of course, he could have felt the same way. I'm believing that a lot of you people in here, I'm not going to call you out by name, but a lot of people in here once liked watching What the Hells until he changed. And in my opinion, he changed. That's what I'm saying, Only. I'm not saying you said you didn't, though, and I'm telling you did. I've admitted I've been his mod. Okay? I'm just saying, I'm not saying that this is a bad thing. You once did. So people can see things for what they are and change, because that's what I did. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in here that used to watch him that decided, okay, something's not right or whatever, and decided not to watch him for whatever reason. Okay? There's no difference. A lot of people in here do the same thing. Okay? That's it. You all fall for Jerem's lies. There's no one here is falling for his lies. I can tell you that. Then Marilyn Ravy happened. Exactly. Okay. So, again, I'm not going to have anybody trash Bruce in here. Absolutely not. Because that's the one person who's been working the hardest on this case. That's not going to happen. If anybody does it, please time them out. And so you can have an opinion, but to attack or constantly go after it, that's attacking. So treat anybody as a troll and time them out. I'm not having it. I don't really want my chat disrupted like that from anybody, because there's a lot of people have differences, opinions of you, and we're trying to be respectful, and you're making it hard. But well, he shouldn't be here, Lacey. He trusts Bruce with his first two comments. Alrighty. Well, let's just not argue any further. I'm not even arguing, actually. I'm just stating. Jeremy's helped cause us to unsubscribe, not me. Yeah, no, I definitely didn't. You said so much proof, you don't have to show anybody anything. No, I'm not trying to be respectful. David attacked. I know, I missed it. I'm sorry. I didn't see him come in and where it started. What? Why you turn on this? There's nothing wrong. You turn that. I'm going to send you a screenshot of the comment. Okay. It's looking that way, Melody. So, I mean, we just have to wait and see. Everybody's going to have their opinions on what should or shouldn't have been done. And, but we just got to wait and see. Jeremy is everything. Lisa has proven and said he's an evil, lying. Listen, they're not Jeremy. Okay. David attacked me for coming here. Papa said Papa comes here. Ay. Shouldn't read it. I'm just trying to get her in a better mood. Shut up, Bud Light. Will do. Shut up, Bud Light. The chat's flying for me here, and I'm like trying to pay attention to what. Look, I've said what I said. If anybody's hurting somebody, please, ladies, you know what to do. There'll be no attacking anybody in here. On a good note, I won AC/DC fight. No, you did not. Shut up, Bud Light. Toma! Please tell Guapo what you found. Okay. Yes, that's what I believe it was too. I like to hear from him what exactly it was, but don't know what I believe. All right, let's just, get off the subject. All right? Miyagi is recording at the minute. Okay, thank you, Hannah. Darwin! The only thing Bruce did wrong, didn't kiss Jerem's ring. Pretty much, I have to, say that. Only me goes into the corner, just cause. There you go. Uh, see, that's just it. That's true. But let me just be very clear. No attacking. Okay? Opinions are fine. No attacking. Because when everybody else attacks, they get timed out. And it's not fair just to not do it to anybody else. I mean, I get it. I understand what everybody's saying, and I want to make sure everybody's okay with this and understands where I'm coming from. We need Marsha back to lighten up the stream. Well, what time is it? It's 4:51. Robbie's going live at 5:30, guys. I don't know if you want me to hang out on here till then, but upload chicken only here because you foolishly engage with him. You can't argue with fools. Well, okay, hold on, Lori. If you're speaking directly with me about me, he has not been in my chat in quite a while, and even talking with me. So I was letting him have his thing, and I said what I had to say, and that's it. And like I said, if he's going to attack people just like anybody else, time him out. Time everybody out who does that. If it's just an opinion, then, everybody gets to have their opinion. You just can't keep, blah, 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 as if it's an attack. When you keep doing it, it comes up as an attack. So I forgot what you said about the case. Refresh me. Oh my goodness, really? So tomorrow I'm going to be going over the 123 motion. If you've seen any of the other channels, I'm sure they've, put their hate on it. And I'm trying, I'm trying. But there's only so much I can do. And I hope, at this point it's understood, and that's, fine. Try to make everybody happy. And a lot of times you can't, I'm willing to just, let certain things go. But anyway, so this motion is very important. I feel silly not even saying anything about it yet. It's just that it's big and it's important. So I want to be able to go over it. And I hope I do as big of a job, making it clear. But anyway, well, this took a hard left turn. He hasn't been on in Galapagos in a while. Oh. People started attacking him. He's gone into suspense mode like the rest of us would have. All right, well, I missed it. I thought, yeah, I'll pay 5. Thanks, Kevin J. Let's see. You may be right, Terry. Hopefully, the magistrate is forced to absorb himself a little in the details. Yeah, that's what we're hoping. You know what I mean? Yeah, Bruce is not bailing out. Guys, what I can tell you is if there's people in the chat that bother you or whatever, you can also block them and you won't see them. Just so you know. He attacks first. Maybe you missed that melody. Okay. Try not to be disheartened. There will be ups and downs, but we don't give up yet. Right? Bullies never win. Why would only me say Bruce is bailing out? Bruce is not bailing out. He is not bailing out. And if for whatever reason this judge decides to say you're out, yeah, thank you, King Baka. Bruce isn't going to, he's still going to hell. So he's not going anywhere. So he's not bailing out. All righty, Miyagi. Thank you. Let's see. Whoa, wait. Okay. All right. I have 2 emails from you, Miyagi. I see what the first I'm gonna go back to that one later. What's this? Okay. Gotcha. What's happening here? Dangerous Waves comment. Let me see. I got you, Miyagi. Dangerous Waves, where you at? Dangerous Waves. There you are. I have a question. If Bruce doesn't show up tomorrow because he's afraid he'll be arrested, won't the magistrate arrest him for not showing up? That I don't know. But there's been several on several channels, Jeremy talking like he's going to be arrested, and for someone to be paying all this money out to go to Florida and get arrested and leave their family like that, you know. Sorry, now I'm seeing messages pop up all over the place. So yeah, I can't answer that. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know what's possible. I know they could put him in contempt. He could probably give him sanctions. There's many possibilities he can do. It looks like whatever he wants. However, if the 123 motion has been moved up and given to the judge, what's his name? I have it down. The other judge to look over. Who knows? We have no idea what's going on. Maybe he will actually. I just wrote on my arm. Dang it. Maybe he will actually read something. You know, it seems like this judge reacts. I mean, he saw an email with the word scumbag in it and flipped out and called him to a hearing. Who knows if he reads? I don't think he's going to be happy with the motion to vacate him. So who knows? Who knows if he read it or just saw it and was pissy and whatever. I get what he's saying in his order, but he's not reading what Bruce is stating. Maybe he doesn't like to read 3 or 4 or 5 page motions. I don't know. He said so in the chat some months ago. Yeah. Does the judge know that Bruce is not going? He does now. I mean, that was his motion telling him he's not going. He wasn't asking about not going. He didn't ask for a remote hearing. He was telling him he can't be there. So I'm going to sanction both, but I also think he didn't really look at all. It sounded like he was going to sanction both of them, even though Jeremy made it look like he told Bruce to bring his checkbook. No, he told them both to bring their checkbook. Ray reads between the lines. Lisa Tamara is in chat. Hey. I said hi to Toma. What motion did the judge just deny? It's a document. It's Doc 124. Hang on, let me go back to it. Let me go back to it. That way I can be specific. It was, yeah, I read it before. This is Doc 24 is, dang it, now I'm going to have to pull it back up. Inability to appear. And that was the order. It was about that. And he stated that the hearing is going to continue tomorrow. And he didn't say any repercussions if he doesn't show. So the concern is that the judge said no more motions and Bruce filed one. Anyway, Bruce was supposed to file one. Okay? He was allowed to file the one for the attorney's fees all in one like he requested. But there was a necessity to put in the motion to vacate the consent. So that's what he did. Only me does have a life. Bruce does have a life and other child. Okay. If Jerem got a default judgment, he has to prove damages. He has 9. It's not a money win, and he can. You're telling me that you guys think that he can make it a default where Jeremy wins if he doesn't show up? I'm not sure he'd do that. Not with that one. It's 123 up there. I don't know why. German was questioning it all along, and I showed everything I was doing. So all along. So yeah, but Bruce is not bailing. What can be refiled? Hold on. Without prejudice means it can be refiled. What did it say can be refiled? Hold on. It's already happening in other YouTube genres. When a motion is denied without prejudice, it's not truly denied. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. It can be refiled. With prejudice means it cannot. Does Bruce have anything outstanding that we can help with? As a matter of fact, there is a new pool for the processing for Zim. Hold on. I thought I saw that. 1 second. Okay, yeah, there is a pool. This is for the Zim invoices for his defo. Let's give that to you. Here's the link for that. The invoice is $385. So that is for that invoice. You can check that out. As a matter of fact, let me pull it up. I haven't even looked at it. I just got that link. Okay. Yes. So he has evaded service, but the processor made 8 attempts plus 1 at town hall. The total owed is $385, and technically Zim has been served. So there's that. Whoops! I just lost. Did it actually take me away from you guys? No. There you are. Found you. Have I talked to Bruce? Yes, I have talked to Bruce. So was it Bruce who processed them? I've been asking who did it. Guess it was Bruce. Yes. Bruce was serving him so he could take his depo. And it seems like Zim doesn't want to do a depo. It seems like Zim doesn't really want to have anything to do with this case, but I don't know Zim. I just know what I'm hearing, and I don't know. Let's see. What else? I do. I do too, Christy. I hope the district judge comes through. Came from the echo chamber when Bruce was filing all the motions. Yeah, Bruce isn't bailing out, but he does feel he needs to. He does feel he needs to have a judge, a real judge, look at this, because some of these things are just crazy that are being ignored or not even paid attention to. Anything can happen. He can throw him off the case. He can give him contempt or sanctions. He can do whatever. But he cannot go. And Bruce has definitely explained why it's ridiculous that he'd have to come and travel for this when it could be a remote hearing. He will have his checkbook with him if that's the case, the remote hearing. But yeah, all we got to do is wait and see what happens. We'll see. This is what's going on. I'm not going to sit here and avoid reading you guys something that happened in the court simply because, it's favorable to Jeremy. I don't do that. Like when something's favorable to Germ, you hear it, you don't even hear them mentioning it. So, and this actually came out right while I was live. So, Zim is Germ's witness to the signs. Yep, he is. I want to hear Martha's depo. Yeah, she will be interesting to depo for sure. Right. No sense in speculating. So they're gonna come up with their stuff anyway, Stacey. You know that. Well, the judge can do whatever he wants to do. So we don't know what that's going to be. So, we just have to wait and see. And getting kicked off the case is him removing the pro hoc recheck. It doesn't really sound like that's what he was going to do. The other one, Jerem keeps saying that, but it doesn't sound like that's what he was going to do. He wouldn't tell him to bring his checkbooks. He was going to throw him off. And if he does throw him off, it would leave John and Michelle without attorneys. And that would be kind of wrong because they don't let lawyers just do that. Although that Candy chick in Ohio did. Anyway, it doesn't show. Wouldn't the U.S. Marshal pick him up on a warrant? Well, if it's a bench warrant or whatever, they know where he is, and he'll go and he'll have to deal with that. If that's what happens. We don't know. He's trying to make us mad at Bruce's people. Who, Jerem? No, Bob, that's not how it works. I really don't know because it's a federal case, so I really don't know what they'll do. I don't know what he'll do. It's hard to say. Sometimes he shows bias, sometimes he don't. Jeremy acts like he's biased. So does the Wilborns by saying they have it in the judge's chambers. Whether it's true or not, they definitely knew that the next order was going to be what it was. He talks about the magistrate like he's buddies with him. But then again, you have him deny something for him, and then you got Beg and Megan sitting there saying McDreamy needs to be, removed, recused. So it's okay for them to say it, just not when Bruce says it, Well, that's not going to happen here. I know what Bruce has been doing, so lawyer attorney would have been a huge plus. Yeah, it would, and Bruce was trying to get one, which is why he was trying to get the judge to say all proceedings would be in Gainesville. Because no lawyer is going to want to jump on this case and then have to travel 5 hours. You know what I mean? He wanted it specific, and that's what he was looking for. Even said so, and the guy still ignored him. And the guy, the judge, the magistrate. You lost my audio? Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Hello? Hello? You hear me? All right, cool. All right, cool. Cool. What time is it? It's 5:09. Loud and clear. All right, cool. Cool. Guys. What? He's trying to hurt me now? What's going on, Silver? Sorry, I think I'm being pretty fair. I don't agree with that. He's not backing out. He's literally asking the district judge to look at this and see what's going on. You're not seeing, he's not blocked. You might have him blocked. Bruce. There you go. No 1-star review. Shock it does. Well, Shock it's also, someone who's been caught with fraud and everything else. And it's so funny that Wendy Booby Boots posted Gabe's crap again. And I'm like, this is old news. And you know what? This is a civil matter when it comes to Gabe. My husband does not have 4 protection orders against him. Since he's been, 25 years old, Jeremy has had 4 protection orders from the 4. Well, no, look, hold on. Lynette was not. I'm saying Lynette because that's what he says. That's how he goes about it. Michelle was not in a relationship with him. 3 protection orders. Actually, no, wait, 4. It would be 4 since he was married. He had one with his wife, which is, I'm not talking about the one when they first filed for divorce, when she first filed for divorce. I'm talking about the one that she had during this entire time, the one that the kids had. So there's 2 in that relationship. Then there's a protection order with Crystal that he fully admits to in his depo, but forgets to tell you why. It's because he set somebody up and got caught. Okay? And then the 4th one was with his ex-girlfriend, which turned into a 5-year protection order. So how does Jerm know how easy it is to get them in Ohio? I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, so my husband has none of that shit. Okay? And that's a lie about the hurricane thing, whatever that he keeps talking about. We don't even know what that is. So, yeah. The thing with my husband has to do with the civil matter. Watch the video and you'll see it. So yeah, Wendy, Wooby, Booby, Boo. You can post that 1,000 times. It doesn't take away that my husband doesn't have heart or anything like that. Nor is lying and saying anything like Jerm. Thank you, Bruce and Tamara, for all your work and sacrifices. You are loved and respected. Thank you, Creative Craft. That was sweet. I know the truth. Keep on deflecting. Spade, are you talking to me? My mother has never talked so much in chat. Anything is leveled. Lisa and everyone, thank you, and everyone. Bruce is an amazing husband and father. I don't tell him much, but I am blessed to have him next to me. That's sweet. Look at that hearts go. Bruce is an amazing human with a big heart. Did he have to help? No, but he's still here fighting. Yes. Julie's Lisa and everyone. Hello, went by so fast. How much have you had? Oh my gosh, get those hearts going. Get them up. Get them up. Bruce, 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 Bruce. Look, if he can't make it, he can't make it. It's that simple. And it doesn't seem like it's a good reason even. You know, it's like ridiculous. You know, just because the guy got mad at the word scumbag and it didn't even have anything to do with this case. So, I mean, that was the litho, knee-jerk reaction. And that's wrong. This is the case. This is time-consuming. It's, money. It affects people's lives. And the thing is also, he takes forever to answer some of these motions, and yet you have somebody here that is literally like using a PO as a weapon and torturing these defendants and claiming victim in the court. It's really unbelievable that it's there. The frivolous litigation and harassment coming from the jury is ridiculous, and it's a chargeable offense. It sure is. It's dishonesty, it's fraud, on the court by him and his attorneys. So let's see. You guys are awesome. Bruce is the only one man, and he can only do so much, and that has been an incredible amount so far. Yeah, let me tell you something, guys. It's been a lot, and I commend Bruce for doing what he's doing. I absolutely do. Trust me, I know he is going through a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I was watching Mike's video. I believe he was ripping apart the Ohio pro bono lawyer. Yeah, because he literally... Okay, so what Sean Martin did was he told his clients that he was going to wait for an answer on a guilty verdict of contempt, a guilty or innocent verdict of contempt of court before he showed the evidence that they weren't guilty, because he felt that the judge was like pissed off at their side. So he was going to wait for the answer to the contempt of court charges. And to me, that is asinine. If you got the proof that your clients are innocent, you file something with it. Period. You don't wait. And he did. And when that happened, literally like he filed to withdraw and boom, there's the contempt. How do you know that was going to happen? And he basically left them with no defense whatsoever. And you're not supposed to do that. That's unethical. And so, you know, I don't know what's going on. It sounds like everybody's arguing again. Bruce is doing good. Yes, he is. He absolutely is. So 1 of the 10 I heard has turned, really? I don't believe that now. I don't believe it. Nope. Anyway, guys, Robbie's getting ready to go live. We got like 13 minutes. The Ohio lawyer, I believe, hold on a second. Let me just clarify. I don't want to say anything wrong. Whoops. Whoopsie. Whoops. Hold on. I don't believe he was pro bono, but you have Sean Martin and you also had Stark. So I just want to make sure. I believe Bruce was the only one who was pro bono. No, yeah, he's does those log tubing stuff. And what happens, I think, is he enjoys going on there more than he does working on his cases. He's done nothing for them. Okay, so Sean was pro bono. Wait for Bruceism. Yep. There we go. There you go. Yes, they do, Seahawks, Christine. Yep. So did you see the Zim thing that it's been paid? It's been paid? Hold on. Hold up. Hold, please. Holy crap. It's paid. Wow. Guys, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Tell me if you're here, that invoice has been paid for Zim's subpoena. It has been paid. And then some. There's a little bit extra there. Wow. Thank you, guys. You guys are absolutely freaking awesome. Thank you so much. Yep, it's paid in full. There's even a couple extra bucks there. It's paid. Done. Goal raised for Bruce. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Wow. Yep, it's taken care of. You guys are awesome. You didn't even get a chance to look at it, right? Teamwork, absolutely. That's so cool. Blessings and prayers. Yep. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I don't know where Bruce is, but all right. That was quick. You guys are awesome. That's so cool. She get his mail order bride some flowers. Marla. Absolutely great job, everybody. Yay, Bruce. You know, now you have to realize, ever since these orders came out, like, he had to file I want to say since like what, the 90 document 90 or something. There's been a lot of stuff that Bruce has had to file because of this. And it's not easy working, especially when you see there's 22 pages in this motion 123. So when you when you see what it is, you'll see how hard it is, to come up and put these things together. And you have to do it a certain way. You have to get your point across. You have to pull up the case law. You have to pull all these things and make sure that the rulings are what they are. And you have to be like right to the rule. And, it's hours worth of work. Hours, And I can tell you, well, at least the goal was met last week, I believe. No, that was for the other one. This is for today. We just posted this today, and it's already paid for. Alrighty. 522. Let me know if y'all see Robbie's thing pop up before I do. Notification. Hey, expiration date. That was not for. Okay. Alrighty, guys. I'm just gonna. Bruce has sacrificed personal time to meet these obligations, and along the way, he was attacked from day one, and his family as well. Yep, you're absolutely right. Bruce has been smeared like crazy for literally trying to help somebody. They knew that they would get an attorney. Well, I think actually Jeremy didn't think she was going to get an attorney, but I don't remember people really smearing Shockett. I really don't. Until a certain point, it was like, well, hold up, let's look up this guy. What is he talking about? And then, wow, boy, did we find some info there, huh? But, going after someone's family and child. You know what? That's shame. Message us, we let the mods handle the chat and let the rest of us be quiet, but at least you say. Oh, well, guys, this is not going to happen again. I can tell you that right now. Just posted a video? Probably. I mean, isn't it that time of the day? I don't even care what it's. I'm so done. Like, I have all the evidence I need, unless someone literally tells me, this is going on. Yeah, Bruce, John, you are correct. The invoice that we just posted has been paid in full. Pouring myself a glass of wine, considering my toasting to you, Lisa and Bruce. Thank you, Creative Crafter. 5 minutes to get swamped. Oh, what was I saying? Dang it. Anyway. You got that confession, right? Oh, there's a video brewing. Oh boy. Yeah, it was for the service on Zem. That is correct. So I've had nothing you should worry about. My friend needed mental support. Well, that was nice of you. What did I miss? Well, I went over some motions and some orders. Good and bad today. One for one case, one for another. And again, tomorrow I'm going to go over the 123 so everybody gets it. But some of you may already know about it. It's just that it's long, and I want to take my time going over it. That's all. Yes, Sim has been served. He was served last night at the Otter Creek Town Hall. he evaded it, but came back and he saw the process server. They went eye to eye, and then he goes, "Well, put it down on the table, I guess," and said he's been served now, and left. So, and then Zim took the paperwork and left. So yes, he has been served. That's a service. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Diana. Ouch. Well, thanks a lot, Hannah. I'm not sure if I would praise that or not. It's like, don't hang out here if you don't want Zen. Wants to like they want to too fast. They sleep before I can read. Somebody is advocating they're not getting off it. And it's not Ed this time. You guys are funny. Let's not attack. Let's not attack. Sorry, not sorry. Who was live at Town Hall then? Oh, I heard Travis was live. I once looked like Jeremy as well until I decided he was too much of a bully. As he gets back like Jerm. MZ Mustard, member for 5 months. Thank you, Lisa, for all your hard work. Love you. Oh, thank you, hon. Thank you very much. I mean, the hateful comments that have been stated here don't flow over to the channels, Lisa. Unless I'm there. And I don't mean to bring the drama. It just follows me. Pam, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let me see. 2 minutes. 2-minute countdown if they're on time. Hold on, let me make sure I have it pulled up here so I can see. Do they have a listing up? I don't see. Yep, there's a listing up. Let's see. We'll wait. I see you, Crimson. I see you in there. Hannah. Lisa, is it illegal to video an election? Yeah, when they're counting the votes or when they pull them out. Yeah, they asked him to turn off the devices and stuff, and he brought his camera outside. So stay here. You don't really go in Robbie's on one thing. No, I don't do that. I'm not going to do that. We try to not go on when each other's on, stuff, out of respect and stuff. Plus, we all take part in each other's lives and stuff. I can't go on Tories because when I do, people bring up stuff, or I get asked a question that I try to answer without making it obvious, but it doesn't work. So, unfortunately, what kind of sucks. But are they on? They're not on yet. And then I had Kim Sue. Thank you, Lisa and Bruce, for doing all you do for free. Thank you so much, Kim. Kim, you're awesome. Kim's amazing. You guys all are. Crybaby. Someone called him a name. Look at all the names they call Bruce. Yeah, did you see that? There's 40 freaking emails that Bruce filed of what Chockett's been saying to him and the insults. Shoot, Jeremy's, she called something else. Jeremy's first depo alone, all the insults that were in there. Yes, I am, Tanya. I am. And like I said, I know everybody else has read it probably, but I just think it needs to go over smoothly and not rushed. And a lot of times I just try to rush through that and get to the point. So, can you send a raid for us to Robbie? Sure. It's a Ray and a wild cocker. So are you? Aw, thank you. That is very new. I'm actually adult. Thanks, Lisa. That's very kind of you to say about your work. You guys are awesome. How could I not? Let's start a raid. Are we ready? There they go. I see Ed there. I see Marla. Suzanne's there. Everybody jump over to get swamped. Blood. She's there. So actually, unbiased last channel, I would cover the case. Right? Well, we try to get it out there. That's why Bruce was trying to talk to, originally, you see him, he was trying to talk to Megan and Tug. And I hope not. Robbie, if you are, go live, dude. But he was trying to talk to them about the case so that, they would be able to cover both sides. He's going live right now. So that they'd be able to cover both sides. That's what he was trying to do. She's saying it was just about his macaroni and cheese thing. At first, yeah, but when they were covering the case, he went on. All right, guys, let's go over to Get Swamped. I will be back tomorrow night. After Get Swamped, Tori is going live. Check her out. Thank you so much for being here and supporting. Let's go raid Robbie's chat now. Get it, go. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are awesome for handling the invoice for Bruce. That was amazing to get it done. You guys are absolutely fabulous. Thank you. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow night, but I'll see you over at Get Swapped. Thank you, Marla. Oh, thank you so much. Have a great night if you're not going over there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. And for Tori, toodaloo.